Our private client services team is recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. I'm Rangrabia or Shemi Anope, Mima Obibia Aquaba, Eba, and then so you me dear. Yatuni din legal hour. So me did say baby biara or ye na say trade ampon daruma, wacha kwacho wa honde na enebie uteme nkadia and messe we ni demo. But modiana coming home, yen shall say free her. From now up to 11 o'clock sharp no near the Grimadier no abbey ye. Me say ye be no na questions are all based on education be mano na wenya uchefa efremo. And then so adaro mano ye nyang kwa ye nya hoden e de Grimadier bana ye did say every day bia ye baso no ye nsheda mba keke nemum ne etienne say ye tietie nkrofo questions ha nkrofo na ye sheda ato ho anamo ne de abe education se ne be ya dodo na benya ho emfaso enti ye basa na ye besra mo ni die mo na won so unya te ye nka anase unya ho ye notification ne pe anase ye advert ne pe a na wabomode anu epia ne tiko chese unu ahye e de ama adamfo onue bi wadɔfo bi sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo nso ɔmenya ho mfasoɔ. Nti nea mepa aka ne sɛ share the program, like the page, and then also subscribe to our YouTube channel no sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a de bia yɛba so pɛ wobɛnya yɛn ho atenka na kyerɛ sɛ woajoin ne yɛn. Meda mo ase na ɛnɛ mmere no nti no yɛbɛkɔ anim. Answer na yɛbɛkɔ invite me resource person. I'm so excited today because I haven't seen him for a very long time, and I believe say ne waba so no questions am wo bia medure gu ne so se ne be ya onkokwa before he goes back no na menya me chefa every month sanso na megidi se wo nso saa obenya wo de enti no ya na mrepi ye ba so saa na ye sremo ye bisa share nya se bia ye pese sharing the word no na ye yende but imom ye gidi se wo koso epiepia ye ti kona e kwetire no eboa emadwumedie no nso ekɔ enim sisi a yehu se bibia eye technology we be see digital we be see social media na the more you share the program no na nkrofo like no eboa se algorithm no se ne ebe ya program no nso bekɔ echi na aboa program na ye no nti no yes mo keep on sharing and keep on liking the page media ne manyeti ene me friend me resource person me nua Belma Penny bra Penny lawyer Penny teacher ba ko pe lawyer Charles Asma na onfa greetings enso embema etiefo ne ahwefo na afedie edwumedie eda enim no ne de ahye so until Asma mpacho ma akwaba ebe dwumedie no so a very special morning to you as well ngide se wo ho ye
Yami Adom Yahoyapa, very good morning to viewers and listeners. Ashafo, Etiefo, Obibia, and the tree version, and the
that's
country. Right. Yeah, so Yechicha Obibia, and Nkomono, Ehiapa, Obeti, Inyoma Ahodua Efi, indefinite leave to remain, before I be Nkomodieno. Enti sɛ wayɛ ready a yɛn nso yɛayɛ ready yɛbɛsua na yɛnya mu abiribi yɛda se.
Yo, love asma me da se me ho se wechi adane kakra na che se o jim from apa e wo baby I like that. Yo, it's if one ahwefo ye bekọ enim nansa na ebekọ enim please keep on sharing liking the page mama ba so nyina me din chia kese every studio ha e de mamo uba so ampacho mente na wo nhwe uba so just give us a comment tin na me read the comment no so na me so me mitrim aye me de so ho na yakọ enim so comment liking the page and then keep sharing the page. And that topic I want a more rampa is say nkrofo bebre ye mistakes na ene home office almost so baby oma fa no say oh ye application na ukoye wrong forms pick wrong forms to do the application no wa yen can say yen granto adekudi a wo hwehwe e na wo so a wo sika na wo de ko shame no nso no wonsa enka sika no wonsa enke sika no enti no eya na eye asefem pam se wanhwe ye a eye asefem enti no or say wo hu the right and the you can say forms a ube use and nti na se nia ya hwe se nkrofo bebre mo sika hyekwa chese hyekwa na ye ba behwe because krom ha no ba whatever route obefa na te route obefa bia no obekwa akodu mpempenso a obesi obedi indefinite na etire no ebi mu bepe so ombeto aso to become a citizenship to become a citizen and now say ebi mu so be remain indefinite ho na answer na o sha say free baby bia obefi say ye can say family route and I say partner route and I say a student route and I say a graduate route and I say all the immigration test routes now ye nim ni nyina no be fa so no ubedu baby kan ubepɛ sɛ woba bɛyɛ indefinite na kyerɛ sɛ wobɛtena ha afebɔɔ na ɔhɔ no na ɛyɛ asɛm a ɛyɛ ana nkurɔfoɔ ɛtototo paapaa so any forms the right forms a ɔsɔ ɔmo na ɔmo de yɛ application sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wo sika nkɔhyɛ nso a wo nso yɛ angrantew na kyerɛ sɛ ɛha adwen yie nti ɛnɛ no matwe lawyer Charles na ɔmbɛmbɛ kyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mu ɔmbɛmbɛ the rules to follow and then the time and it's when to apply the right time to apply no ɛno na ɛnɛ yɛba bɛdi ho dwuma sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wo nso bɛnya ho mfasoɔ efiri na mmom ansa na obedwidwi this particular topic no measure de bisa no kwan so say ayem bia eba no home office a ye koda bia na yedwom ho ye sorry ya na yedwom ho na ye hu say den no mo ka omo di update bia betudwa na mo abeka bibia aba obi pusepusa na nsenso ye say ye ba be change policies bi ni ade e kosen o say ni nyina any update no ye mbisa no say ba kokrampo a onkyere ye mu say update bi eni ho nso a na afede na yakɔ enim till a chance mesan ama wakɔ aba biom ene tiefo amaba so nyina nso mesan ama obi biara akɔ aba titiro menua bema adai safo mechia wo papa ene tilidoma mechia mo papa until a chance mese wani die mo ayem bia home office for na omokoda ayeso ndaye no omo de bibia betum te se update ana
I'm say obia nim say enche April nsesan kase ebeba ewo immigration space especially efa indefinite ho no ewo UK. Nti akwai to say omo focus nyina ko eho no mpempren omo go through consultation process no. Nti bibibia embaye a ekire adwen anase high adwen ende anopai. But ne yenim ni nyina ne say yezi a yewo January yekɔ February enche na consultation no mawie. Nti so mawie consultation ne dia na new rules na ebaba efa indefinite ho no na just ebeye ejuma. Ti ne ye kan nyina ne say obi wo indefinite na ne time aso dia ende yesre omodin ansa wo beye before a mmra no ebaba because mmra no ebaba by April 2026 year na just say na on person mo de ba no mo de aba nti wo bibi a ya no ntem.
yo yedase lawyers ma yedase enti ne akoyinim yo ene mesato nsa afrewa na topic a yede betu dwa na mpese yedwidwemu kakra na yehu bebi egina na afi nso yetu anamo a na yehu nti na me topic no matu ni den say are you due for indefinite leave? Know the form, the rules, and when to apply. Enti medican himpo na eya na ye free ansa na ye bedu indefinite leave no. Ansa na ye behwe the forms a enti mpese ye interactive kakra na ye nhya se free bi se ne be dwidwi mu se ne a etiefo na ahwefo beti ye nka anaso beti ase yie. Enti lawyers ma ye kan indefinite a eya na ye nim se ekwan bebre ne fa so na mmom eno ne nea wo he ansa na ye hu forms a ye be use na ye hwe emra eda ho a ye gina so edi apply sa indefinite na ansampo ye ahwe emre pa wo yes sa indefinite na eye ma wo se na ebe ya unkoye uni ye be ganze na watwan ama visa expire ansa na okwa akoye mpacho wadaroma indefinite no eno ne nea wo he
Yo etiefo ne ahwefo indefinite leave to remain no the ba ye twi kasemu a yese afibo to be say me kwaji afibo that just say wapim a journey me hu immigration say a journey nti obem unenemu a na afide wenya na just say restrictions bia any also nti under the rules no there were immigration control or immigration restriction obi a owo immigration restriction obi a oni nkrata anase owo nkrata but nkrata no abribia no esese okosesa no anase okosesam a your friend renewal nti se wo nkrata na nkrata no mre bi ehye wo se ebeso anase ebewu na esese wo sesa na just say control ewo baby na se woni nkrata so a control ewo baby the moment a wo UK na woni immigration control no na just say was settled the friend was settled status or settlement status. Nti yakasa indefinite leave to remain na just say your visa ya de mawo a wunni aban enhyeso ebiem. We enhia some kwaje visa ebiem because wabeye obi a oti oman no mu forever and that's permanently. Na eno no obi a wo ne journey pathway and that's a gateway. Obi die oshasa anopa, obi die oshasa ewia, obi die oshasa anadro. But either way, no, everybody is aiming to attain indefinite leave to remain. So somebody can enter as a visitor, form family, and so on and so forth, apply based on relationship with a child, and so on and so forth, and eventually get limited leave to remain. Eventually, the person gets settled. Somebody will come in as a spouse, a husband or a wife, stays or lives with the husband or the wife. After limited leave, the person can settle. Somebody will come in as a student here and there. After limited leave as a student, moving to other, excuse me, moving to other categories, eventually the person can settle. Somebody can come in as a EU dependent, be it a child, be it a spouse, be it extended family that is before the person eventually can settle. Somebody will come in as adult dependent relative, be it a parent or uncle or other family members who depend on you, and you have applied for them to join you in the UK with limited status. Eventually, the person can settle. Somebody might have been born in the UK. After some time, the person can settle as a child. Somebody, so everybody will have their category or their pathway. Today's conversation is, are you due or not? And if you are, what are the rules covering specific aspects? When do you make the application and the forms? So I'm sure we'll be taking them in turns. So at this point, it's all about what indefinite leave to remain is. We have yeah, Tia says a visa, we have visa bio. Yɛde ma wo a wohia visa bio. Na kwan bɛn so na wobɛfa a wobɛnya. Obiara wɔ ne kwan. Sɛ woyɛ akwalaa, sɛ woyɛ panin, obiara wɔ ne kwan. Na nea ehia ne sɛ yɛbɛma wo bi nkakra na afei deɛ wode akwagye afebɔɔ no. Because wonya afebɔɔ no wie a, na kyerɛ sɛ wonni immigration control bio.
Yo, lawyers, my ase na meka great teacher nti no obechiche mu se nia obeti ase wa o tron so hwe a no etwa na che se wa kire yen ne etie na afe nso kwan a dodo na efa so no mudi nya omode na ene no yenka se ye behwe dodo no omokwan omofa na emom ye behwe forms a o se wo use na afe nso emra eda saa ehihye forms ne ho anase saa route na wafa no emra eda ho na afe nso emrepa or say wogina so na womfa nye saa application no enti ya hwe wabobo bia so e be a parent route, family route, ye can say omo gi kwata no omo nso omo ni na omo de make kwata 2.5 saa afe no nya 10 obi nso no student like he mentioned obi a oba as a student na we do baby wa be ni nemu a ebi nso obi wa be ware obi nso okofa ne kunu ana ne yere efri krofoforo so e de baaye ana se Ghana e de baaye e no no nso wa betenemu a na sese no nso enya baby o so okoje afebo saa enti no edosu ye e no mo aye momo mfie enum e na ebi mu nso ye momo mfie du ne nyinaa kwan a nkrofo fa so. That's why we call it American for ya no ati kakra ye friend route so ade no na ye UK ha so ye friend route na just say kwan a wo fa so a odinya saa indefinite no lawyer Charles and na ye ba be hwe forms no lawyers. When we talk of these routes, they are quite a lot. Enti me gidi nso say ne nyinaa ne forms a particular forms a or say we use ntene ebe a unkofa the wrong one na umfa nya application na fe ebekọ na ese why a wrong application na wonso so sika kwa akọhye home office omo refund o my omo say bank no sika no kọtọ ho no ano na ekọ embebio enti la asma sesi a ye do DM forms sporting me bo ye can say all these routes are yabobo sui e DM forms sporting na be lady a ye betumi dia ye say indefinite leave to indefinite leave application no ye be use the right form or say you use to say ne be ya ye na easy for pacho wadaroma.
Yo, tiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ. nti forms in there a dɔɔso paa. Sometimes nkurɔfoɔ frɛ me na wɔn bisa sɛ lawyer meyɛ me indefinite form bɛn na memfa na mɛka no sɛ form no deɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ kɔ internet so na kɔfa na mayɛ careful na wokɔfa form bi a da kwan mu a na anyɛ yie a wobɛka sɛ lawyer na ɔka sɛ menkɔ na mekɔfa form no ɔde link no koraa maa me meanwhile na bi a mente ade no a woyɛ no ase because menim ndi ho nkɔmmɔ nti yɛka sɛ indefinite leave to remain forms di a mu ahodoɔ bebree so I particularly I am very very careful because wokɔ internet so na wobɔ indefinite leave to remain form na wonim process a wofa so a wode kɔnya wo indefinite a wobɛtumi agɛte no wrong because different forms ɛwɔ hɔ nti yɛbɛbɛbɔ ahodoɔ no nyinaa ɛso na afi deɛ we go into the various forms no na ɛdi kan under the indefinite leave to remain regime no yɛwɔ family process obi ɔbɛfa family so as a child, as a parent, as a partner. As a child, as a parent, as a partner. So family route to indefinite leave to remain. Family route to indefinite leave to remain. As a parent, as a partner, and also as a spouse. So as a parent, as a partner, as a child. Then the same category of parent, we also have adult dependent relatives. In Tieshahua, under family, no, we have child, that is nuclear family, parent, nuclear family, partner, nuclear family. What about extended family for no? That will be adult dependent relatives. So under family, no, you have 4 routes to indefinite family. Na yewo obi nso a ɔfa ɔno ara ne time in the UK so a yɛfrɛ no private life no ɔfa so a ɔde ɛkɔ indefinite nti sɛ private life ɛno no ɛnyɛ family so it's just under private life so private life to indefinite ɛno so ɛho form ɛwɔ hɔ private life to indefinite the form ɛwɔ hɔ ɛbɛbobɔ ne nyinaa so ɛdin shortly nti yɛahwɛ family route to indefinite, yɛahwɛ private life route to indefinite. Obi nso a ɔba as a student, ɔnenemu a na ɔde ɛkɔnya ne indefinite. Ɔmo nso ɔmo category so student route to indefinite. Obi nso ɔba as a skilled worker. The skilled worker nso ɔmo deɛ bɛwɔ hɔ skilled worker route to indefinite. Obi ɔba as a EU family member nti EU route to indefinite. Akwalaa bi a yɛawo no wɔ UK ɔwo no parents no mu ni nkrataa nti akwalaa no ara nenemu ara na ɔno ankasa edi 7 years na mmara no sɛ wodi 7 years akwalaa na yɛawo wɔ UK a wobɛtumi apply for indefinite leave to remain sisi akora aban say 5 years nti saa akwalaa no ɔno abɛyɛ application based on ɔno akwalaa no the time in the UK. Not just under private life, no, there were 4 children born in the UK and have lived in the UK for 5-7 years. Then we also have children children born in the UK have lived in the UK for 5-7 years. Then we have adults who have lived in the UK for 20 years. That is the private life for adults. Also, journey on to indefinite. Yɛba EU deɛ ɔmo yɛ separate category. EU for no deɛ ɔmo mmara no favor wɔn bebree. Nti EU for no ɔmo ankasa nso ɛwɔ ɔmo form a yɛfrɛ no settled status. Settled status appendix EU paragraph EU 11 settled status application. And also ɔkɔgye indefinite after 5 years as a family member of an EU national no. And also ɛwɔ ne form a ɔbɛfa ɔbɛkɔgye ne indefinite. Nti now what are the various aspects of forms? Nti as a partner wobɛhia form a yɛfrɛ no form M. But partner for no ɔmo yɛ 2. Yɛwɔ partner ɔda 5 years so ɔno ɔbɛyɛ form set M form. Partner ɔda 5 years so na ɔma no 2.5 na ɔkɔgye ne indefinite ɔbɛyɛ form set M. Ɛna yɛwɔ partner ɔda 10 years so partner or that 10 years so na nebre aso na okoji indefinite ono no obey you see from adult relative from set adult relative from set adult relative ti me can set adult relative or set this set that let us say me ka form ti me mo form no in fact me use the word form biom I will just say set this set that ti me can set this set that let us say form ni din na me bo no nti ye set M for partners omoda 5 years so omota mo aso omokoji indefinite set M. Na ye set LR sorry set AR set AR set AR for partners omoda 10 years so omobre aso omokoji indefinite. In terms of partner, no, obi might number to 10 years so, obi might number to 5 years, so depending on whether they met the requirement for 2.5, or they didn't meet the requirement and they considered their circumstances and granted them under partner. So that is those two. Then we have nkwala yawo omo no di 5 years. Can na 7 years, you say 5 years. Ewo UK. So akwala no oba apply for indefinite leave to remain. Akwala no be use set F, set F, set F. Nti eno nso ewo ho set F. The time we who set bia no a settlement set F for nkwala yawo omo wo UK. Omo di 5 or 7 years. Before it was 7. Now it's 5 years. Set F. Na ye set O. Set O ni de e cover nkrofo bebree. Obi o man not the student so. No switch call ha, switch call ha, switch call ha. Na we nya nebre aso se okwaji indefinite. So be use form a ye friend set O. Obi so omu a ono no other student no so saa na ode ekowie ono so set O. The set O no ye obi a oni all the other categories a yebebobo so no obe use set O. Nti wa uni specific form no o form as say we use eye O. Nti yemobo omo specific forms. Nti wa wanti within no unim say wo form a obe use no eye set O. Nti one obi a waware ejina na yere so obe use set M. It's not to 5 years so okwaji indefinite. Nti on the form no. Obi a order na yere so yet to 10 years so even though na akwala wo but yet to 10 years so as a partner na bre so a obi use set AR set AR. Obi omu a oye parent yet oye an application based on the ba 2.5 10 years na the time was so and I said 2.5 5 years na the time was so no okwaji ni indefinite obi use set AR set AR adult relative obi omu a ne maame ne papa okofa ne bae based on the fact so ontumi enhwe no ho ewo ne krom and so man o mu to okofa no bae under appendix adult relative under appendix adult dependent relative now bae as adult dependent relative no na ne bre so ye okwagin indefinite to be use set adult dependent relative set adult dependent relative ADR. Na ye obi nso a senior na ye church mu no oba as EU na the time aso okwagin indefinite obe use EU form and the EU paragraph EU 11 for settled status na ye nkwala nso a omo wadi about 5 years UK okuta nkrata we di 5 years UK okuta nkrata ogina ne parents so ne parent time aso a okwaji ni indefinite and so ya kwala ogina ne parents no ba ye parent ebraso so ne parent ekwaji indefinite and so application for indefinite sa kwala no be you see form settlement sa form settlement no generic form a will be used be no for nkwala enkoa nti ahodo no bebre senior mebu boss no hwehwemu a ye wo mu beye ahodo beye 8 nti wo no a wo ye application no na baby say we say kwan ben na me fa so kwan ya wo fa so no na be kire form a wo be use set time so say wo koye wo indefinite a producer me patcho say wo ho a link bi a ya try so indefinite leave to remain no say wo betumi aboa yen e wo sa ekwan no so a me pause so na my ebe mu wie a na wo de sa link no a yen na yehu specific things I work but nyina no they cover appendix FM pathway leading to indefinite. Enti patro kofom kakra. Oh, Anessa Kwasro. Okay, please go up. Thank you. The title itself. Up. Is that the last? Oh, okay, good, fantastic. So indefinite leave to remain if you have family in the UK. The moment you see if you have family in the UK, that means we are talking about family, those who had two and a half under family category, appendix FM. So appendix FM people who are due for indefinite, you know, who say, Obaka say, apply as a partner, apply as a partner, dependent on apply as this, apply as that. Until all that will determine which area you are moving into. Senior, your church no. Into my you a quick about 5 minute exercise on this. And the producer, producer say producer kwahase. You must start the overview. Not
Yeah,
briefly we read it. No, I'll call the next one. So you are going to do this exercise within 10 minutes. And we move on
okay,
to the next one. But you are going to lead this session.
that's fine. Yo, nti producer, thank you, lawyer Asma. Na wacheche mu senior or say no na yehu waka dodo na abedu baby a yedu no na kyerɛ sɛ afei na utie ya etiefo na ahwɛfo afei na utie ya ye ba be bidwam kakra with the when ɛwɔ ye can say definitions na ɛwɔ board ne so ye ba be kyerɛkyerɛ mu ye be kan na kyerɛ sɛ ate aseɛ when you open the gov site no about say open per application to proceed your status na MBA beye baby everybody no family route partner route just say any status at all our person will progress no obo say e na forms ne dɔɔso nti one hwe yi a no akwa the wrong one nti ene no ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu especially for the indefinite leave to remain no ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu nti ɛhɔ ne yɛdu patro mesrɛ mmɔmmɔden na share program ne ma me na like the page na afei so yɛnkɔ anim so producer yes you see and you see indefinite leave to remain if you have family in the UK nti yɛnhwɛ first one no the overview no yɛnhwɛ sɛnea ɛno ɛɛka na yɛhu nti me kenkan ntɛmtɛm sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi akɔ yɛn anim ntɛm so you may be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain if you have a family member settled in the UK either as a British citizen or as a person with indefinite leave to remain. So you can apply as as a partner with your family visa, as a partner, as a dependent on your partner's work visa, a parent with your family visa, a child with your family visa, a child as a dependent on your parents' work visa, an adult dependent relative on a family visa, a dependent on your parent or partner's innovator founder visa. Saa nneɛma a mabobɔ so nyinaa sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛbiebie mu a ɛno nso wɔ nkyerɛaseɛ a ɔsɛ wohu sɛ ɔhɔ na megyina anaa yɛaka a partner with the family visa no dodoɔ na ɛwɔ partner nanso ebia na ɛnyɛ ɛno particular one na ɔsɛ nti no sɛ wobie baako mu a ɛno nso bɛkyerɛkyerɛ wo baabi a wogyina as a partner no ɛno ho asɛm na ɔbɛka akyerɛ wo but menim sɛ lawyer asma pɛ sɛ mebiebie no nso so ne ɛkɔ so anaasɛ yɛnkɔ ne nyinaa so na afei woakyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra nkakra.
So I'm going to give a snippet to which boss no. And senior utremu no bebree no about family. Ebi so ma a family with something. Nti
Yes.
nea eba ewo board no so no is about obi a or apply based on work visa sponsor. or be work visa dependent. Nti the moment you see work visa no, skilled worker for ya. And at the moment you see family no, two and a half, two and a half family for you. Nti ano ne ntiasia me pese yenya for now. Nti obi omo ya skilled worker obi say na lawyer one can skilled worker for, but ya kire mu say as a child or as a parent or as a partner with somebody on a work visa, then that is for you as a skilled worker dependent. All right. Nti what we're going to do next is say you be you know mako. Nti you be mu a we be kyerem kakra, especially requirement no na mo so ma boso kakra na we move on to the next one. Nti producer na
Yo, enti bomod ebie bako emaye na yenko so. So neodi kan bie ye no as a partner applying as a partner and only family visa no. Enti eno no de na opatre. You can family visa na you can family visa na also, but this one as a partner. Into your partner say you may be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain if both. You can say both. Not just a mummy, no, you have a family visa as a partner or spouse. Now, partner or spouse, no. Yeah, na a spouse no the in madekode in a partner no so in madekode. Into no mummy no or
na
sorry.
na 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 ma membre mu e wa ha say.
Okay.
Nti e horo no opa chan say ubetumi aye indefinite no say mienu we nyina e present. So these are criteria.
Okay.
Nti criteria one, criterion number one, criterion number two. Nti I see if both, one, you have a family, blah blah blah. Two, your partner is settled. So these are the requirements, specific requirement that you can just say, who really will not apply to you are, then you know that this is a right form for you. Who really now it doesn't apply to you are, then you
Yeah.
can't use this form, even if you are a family member. Because see, you may be able to apply for indefinite to remain if both are present. They should have added that one. If the following apply to you, but they didn't. They say if both, one and two. Uh-huh.
Yo, me that's say there is a different way to stay in the UK if you're dependent on your partner's work visa. You are a dependent on your partner's work visa. Into way na ye near lawyer asthma eka say skill worker no. And if your partner has settled status, this one under the EU settlement scheme, and if your partner has died, wede akusɛkusɛ sɛ mo mmienu baako aka baabi a ɛna if your relationship ended because of domestic violence, saa adeɛ yi nso mbia na ɔyere anaasɛ okunu baako yɛka domestic violence a yɛayɛ ho programs wobɛkae a domestic violence de obiara mpɛ na mmom sɛ ɛkɔba ne sɛ woyɛ victim wɔ hɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛno nso bɛtumi gyina so de ayɛ saa indefinite leave na ne saa form no na wobɛyi so nti ɔse check
Yeah.
your mhm,
Na mpacho gyina hɔ ama me. Na
okay,
ɛm sɛ tam a yɛbobɔ form no so no, saa mmienu yi yɛskipo yɛ. Nti wohwɛ
okay,
a obi wɔ mu a ɔyɛ victim of domestic violence. Nti ɔyɛ no indefinite. Saa nipa no fall under domestic violence category, under appendix domestic violence. Nti ɛno no use form set DV.
David,
Ɛna obi so mu a ne kunu anaasɛ ne yere ewu. Unfortunately, ne kunu anaasɛ ne yere ewu abɛyɛ widow or widower. Saa nipa no use form a ɛyɛ for bereavement of somebody a we lose ne partner. Ɔno nso ne deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ. Nti na ɔmo de ɛno nso akyerɛ mu aka ho no. Nti na kyerɛ sɛ yɛde saa mmienu no ɛka 8 na yɛbobɔɔ so no a na kyerɛ sɛ yɛkɔ about 10 different forms.
okay. Yo, last my das. Inti yen share the route and a route now be used. Now see, check your route to indefinite leave to remain. In here pa says South forms so oko you so this you must be on this particular route. Maybe or say the eligibility criteria are different depending on if you are on the 5-year route, 2-year route, and I said 10-year route. Mr. Mula as my bet mu, but brofuna can say There are different depending on which type of fruit are also. Say 5, 2, and 10. If you are not sure which route you are on, check the letter you got from the Home Office when your leave to remain was last approved. Last month, Pachamen Koso.
Ahanti sɛ na yɛkyerɛ mu no, bɛka sɛ obi wɔ mu a ɔyɛ partner under 5-year route no so. Nti saa nipa no yɛma no 2.5, ɛna ne 5 years na so na ɔyɛ application a ɔyɛ as a partner. Saa nipa no use set M, for example. Obi wɔ mu a ɔba 2-year route, different category. Obi wɔ mu a ɔba under 10-year route. And I say, the man under 10-year route as a parent, a partner, and as a parent. Until I say, we shall let know Home Office for the amount time I am out of this stuff 2.5 now. We be who category I would know edaso. And then I be wow, Emma time so we who former we be used. Most of the time, we do more by application. Now, your culture say you use the wrong form, so your application for indefinite is not valid. Now, my culture say go and use the right form and make the application again. No, ma'am, at a time. So I'm quite sir. That is a nipan. Even though I indefinite application there, but form nice so use and fit it on one pathway or far so or the indefinite leave to remain. You know, I say check your visa decision letter so that you know the category or the route or the pathway. That will help you to know the indefinite leave to remain form to use when your time is due for indefinite.
Yo, yento aso nti producer mpacho ko wenim kakra ema me. Enti no aha no lawyer asma acheche mo so your relationship let us say ye can eligibility no ho nsema na just say your current visa must be based on your relationship with your partner. You must be either a husband, a wife, or a civil partner in a relationship that's like a marriage or a civil partnership for at least 2 years. You must also have lived together since you last renew your visa. You must also intend to continue your relationship after you apply. If you're on the 10-year route, you must have had a permission to be in the UK based on this relationship for at least 1 year. Bachamen Koso.
See, I'm say nkomo no once we are here every now and again no you be person you go through all the forms again. I'm obi at say oh okay. The forms no you di ho nkomo at this stage. Now forms no before we say form I will be use no say who specific category no. Into
That's
form no when you are no you will form so these are all the forms set M. Set M. You set M for spouses. Set M for spouses. And you work set F. Set F. Set F for nkwala. Set F for nkwala akwala ya won UK we 5 or 7 years depending on time no. So ya won we 5 years mrena sesa from last year until able to me after 5 years or apply for indefinite and be use to set F. Obi ma or your application based on the long residence in the UK and I say private life wa or the jina or the fast konya ye nti e obi use form set LR obi a oni category bia nti eno no obi use set O no betumi aye say student na wa switch akwa we put you all together obi so mo a or your special be a discretionary leave near the man nti ono so betumi use set O obi so mu a or your adult dependent relative and or buy your buy UK and also no obetumi use the term this one obi use form set ADR adult dependent relative obi mu a or your parent and na ogina ne maso edegye ono no obi use form set AR obi mu a or your EU obi use EU form EU form no you need set EU but the one in a settled status. Into wokɔ and wobɛkɔ EU side. Now wakɔ say apply for indefinite leave to remain. And you are applying under paragraph EU 11 of the appendix EU to the immigration rules into settled status. And here for EU for obi mu a yɛ akwalaa no waba mu a wabɛtena mu a ɔde 2.5 na ɔde baeɛ visa no nwuyɛ ɔnenam mu a wɔadi 5 years ɛwɔ kurom ha obɛtumi ayɛ application under child settlement obi wɔ mu a ɔyɛ armed forces spouse armyfoɔ no nti ɔmo a ɔmowɔ army mu no ɔmo yi so set AF obi wɔ mu a ne kunu ewu anasɛ ne yere ewu ɛna saafoɔ no wukunu wu anasɛ wo yere wu a automatically you can apply for indefinite leave to remain immediately. You don't even have to wait say you see no answer. Of course, as I would say you see no answer. But rather say you can apply for indefinite leave to remain the moment you have lost your spouse. And so form ɛwɔ hɔ under bereavement indefinite. Na yɛwɔ domestic violence for and so under domestic violence indefinite. The form no de yɛhwɛ mu a let's just say we have about 11 different forms. And then yɛkɔ mu maako in terms of the rules, in terms of how a nipa no ebedu saa mpɛmpɛnso a ɔbɛyɛ ne indefinite no na relate specific criteria requirement a ɔmo hia no ɛna sisi yɛbobɔ so no nti this is just the perspective. Nti mpatwɔ san kɔ ɛsɔ aduom ɛma yɛn.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Now, no, before I so be the question be a pop. Me per se, you best keep no. Obisa say, what can I say? Ankwala, ye warm 5 years, and I say 7 years no. Obisa say, test a parent ni nishi na ya work la no have 5 years and 7 years. Or to me, yes, such application na
Yes.
this way the main thing. Okay, let's just say the parents initially, let's just munjina bibia so nemo. Yawo apply yenya wo no ha onya 5 years and 7 years on you bet me apply chroma and crata e dia ma no
Nti ɛhɔ no first na yɛ 7 years. First na yɛ 7 years. Wa akwala wɔ UK. First na yɛ 7 years. 7 years is one wotumi apply for indefinite ma akwala no. So onya 10 years a wotumi apply for citizenship ma akwala no. Na almost 7 years no akwakoyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ fair to akwala no. There was element of equality breach ɛwɔ baby discrimination. Nti aban review no say no, so for 7 years, identity and up to 5 years because adult a bar or you're a bar, that's a ukulu bar. 5 years, no, what indefinite. I don't apply. I don't know what happened. Surveillance and the review no last year, 2025. No, I'm saying about 5 years. So what back and there? Who transfer be 5 years now or swing or indefinite. That's why we bad at that. Now we try 4 years. What is we try 7 years? We try 5 years no. Which way you should set F. You apply for indefinite. We apply for indefinite demand one. That's that time no. I apply for indefinite. I'm applying. We should be for 2.5 as a parent of a child who is a qualifying child.
Okay. Yo, na just say we dey common crofo bebre mo a mo buy a mo abewu egu mo a na nneoma mo aye konan kakra mo fa nche me na just say 5 years na dey eye obetumi e dey agena so na odi nya home office for dey bi o mo dwe nipa ho one thing I like about them enti yo yenko enim producer patcho fa baby ayedu no etu board ne so maye it's here for me some I remind them say Mr. Money demo share the program no like the page here at least comment say hello o dey say na ma ba me ni ma break crack say manye tie na we ni ma bread do I'll love it just type it there for me na me nkai na me tirimunya me de me da ma se and you do you can say your relationship your current visa pacho uba from kakrama me na me hu baby ayedu no suru rather sorry into no ye no you do relationship no nti pacho feel for kosona me nka say your current visa must based on your relationship with your partner you must be either a husband wife or a civil partner you must be either in a relationship that's like a marriage or a civil partnership for at least 2 years. You must also have lived together since you last renew your visa. you must also intend to continue your relationship after you apply. If you are on a 10-year route, you must have had permission to be in the UK based on this relationship for at least 1 year. Nti afei yɛnhwɛ the time na ehia sɛ adeɛ wei ɛkɔ so no mpatwɔ kɔ soro kakra ɛma me.
Nampacho, young call back to the relationship no.
Okay.
Quickly. Until say relationship one or can some bebree because sanka you are nka relationship no break it down no, you are still okay. But
Yeah.
under this one, relationship will break it down. You are not okay.
Okay.
There are specific rules under relationship. So I owe you a partner married or partner in a relationship. You know, of course, your relationship should have 2 years. You are in a relationship, and I wouldn't name one or 2.5. But when definitely, you still have to show say the relationship is still there. This a relationship in any war. Then you have to prove say either say nipa we and I say abuse you, but what does it?
Yeah.
So we are you benefit, even though death is not good. But then they won't punish you saying that's why they have set bereavement or for those who have lost their spouses or partners. So you can still apply if your partner
Yeah.
and that's our partner abuse into some partner abuse in a relationship because of abuse into a in a relationship in you can still apply for indefinite based on set domestic violence or set DV. And that's our partner no you can still apply based on bereavement indefinite. But our partner no way no don't know any then you cannot apply. You cannot continue because partner no and that's a relationship no in a do baby away do. So apart from say bereavement or abuse no you cannot progress. It's a relationship no anywhere. So my share a one no and
You and last mama that's it. Obi the question be about based on that. Maybe so quickly na yenko enim. I say abuse na ye kan wasem no. Ono ne de no omunja mo ofie baako na ne kunu no abuse emotionally in the sense say ode ne mpena ebe fie. Ode ne mpena ebe fie na ọbaa yi kọka a ọsị gaw menka na wayɛ me sei ɛna ɔho nti kyerɛ sɛ ɔde ɔbaa ɛbɛfie a ɛtwe mpena wɔ n'anim ɛna wɔn nyinaa ɛha no emotionally nti obisa sɛ ofefie a ɔbɛyɛ de gyina saa adeɛ wei so na ɔde continue ne application no ɛdeɛ sɛ na ɔbɛprove na ama na nti na mesere no last man.
Obviously, no, I am a story. Don't mean to chat or ban any no pictures. No one can send me evidence in here, but that's not allowed. But I am a story. A decline or say, near personal, a breaking emotionally. It is a breaking emotionally, dear. Then, and why I found a treatment bank and as a therapy bank in a unya or Monday buano to be able to survive. The start therapy is our treatment in what they are. And yet, through that, obey to me apply under set DV. So, Bemanona or Jean Cratano Manoa, obey to me apply no watching with no, only a Beman indefinite, not just a buying a bit so and sa, not or the to and more IFNO set DV indefinite under abuse. But when I say we prove, or no, pattern say emotional abuse. And now obia obviously or didn't impinaba or the bet to child or the bet for we need to there's no way I know better. Into see abuse, sexual abuse. But sexual abuse, and yet sexual abuse are force so. But sexual abuse we deny sex. We deny we was sex our we're so abuse. And because I are right within the relationship. There's one family in Panodia that just way deny no. And then just I don't see abuse. As a obi sika one China one farmer no a financial abuse. But say obi sex one China one farmer no and the sexual abuse.
Until when? How do you prove? Anyway, and on your topic, I think that one of these days we might pick this domestic abuse into details, because proving this kind of emotional way na a bit difficult. However, I know for sure a lot of people are going through this. Omo feri mpo se omo beka enti no ye de no beto nche mesra we ni de musa yembia. You are one of the victim now. After this program, no, you can consult the lawyers, no. Omonim kwaya ombefa so ombe advice so na omacho nyoma obetumi aye na igina so na odi nya evidence no mesrem ani die mo. It's a very sensitive case nti ya na nya bibia na obetumi abobo so na ebi mo bre akasa yo yenko enim na lawyer sorry producer Pacho fa baby ayedu no eto so mame na yen keep on please keep sharing the program, liking the page and comment. Just say hello and I say good morning manya and I say manya ne ho ayefe and I say lawyer asma ne de ho ayefe. Just say something na yen who say you are here with us. Why Mr. Mo ehia yempa. Okay, you do baby your internet no AI star but you go so or say in the police abra from kitwe bi mami say bibi esi ade ni okay or say the time in the UK, if you are on the 5 or 2 year route, so you must have been living in the UK on your family visa as a partner for at least 1 year 5 continuous years if you are on the 5-year route, so or 2 continuous years if you're on the 2-year route, so you cannot include time you've spent in the UK on any other visa or as a fiancé or proposed civil partnership. And last one, Patrick, over more I can cry there, my.
Yeah, and so obi omo a oba UK so oba be worry. Na ya man no fiancé or fiance or proposed partner visa. So oba na wa be worry.
Okay.
Enti na wo de ba say wo de ba worry na send the enka visa no ho so wa just here.
All right. Yes.
And a conditional you can say entry visa.
Entry
Is that
visa.
entry visa now? After now, but who worry we are, then you apply as a partner. Nti na ọpa chance says, so we apply as a partner na wo buy it. One for visa na mfi ukrom amba, but wo ba say wo be worry na wo de age visa no a. So wo worry we e wo UK na wo give visa ni we a, 5 years no will start from time wa wo buy e be worry ya de give visa no. Na wo 2 years no so saa na etie.
Yo,
Yeah.
yanko anyway. Yes, me ase. Enti no, afen so no, baby or see on any other visa, se me nyanti ase wo ha na che se ebia wo visa fufro wo baby na eno ekwa kowu na o switch ba se ade wa benya fiancé, une ne itina for 5 continuous years na ma kwa akodi indefinite na. Dada na wo every baby no, ontumi emfa mbeka we ho. Saa nso na 2 years deɛ no so saa mbia na wɔ memfa ne sɛ typical wa mbia wɔ skill worker so na afei ufiri so na waba bɛyɛ yɛka ne sɛ partner na yɛ baby a yɛka na wenya 2 continuous years nea wonya wɔ skill worker ne so no ontumi mfa mba mbɛfrafra wei patwɔ saa na ɛteɛ.
But I hindi na wo apply no.
Nea ɔka sɛ you cannot include time you've spent in the UK on any other visa.
Very good. And you will be a friend mix and match. Mix and match for no student from student to how a cacao boom no when you're 10 years. And I know you're long residence. If you will mix and match for long residence 10 years. But you will be a not otibas mu. Now ɔse bus yi deɛ ɛbɛkyɛ nti mekɔ akɔtena train mu. Now we're moving from bus to train. In other words, switched from student or skilled worker to appendix FM partner. Because we worry obi okuta indefinite and it's a British ni. Saa nipa no are starting the journey no as a spouse under 5 years. Nti bra we do no other places in no will not count because of focus on this new one. So when you mix and match, now we focus on one there, then your time elsewhere no, will not apply. But so when you mix and match there, then your time will apply from elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Ho, niti nche se sa, eni ya chichim last my day. Obviously, teaching aid se see the accounts and anti-ase ni BCP. Na, I feel when you sa confidence of understanding. No, young ni me. Now, time in the UK, if you are on the 10-year route, so, or say you must have been living in the UK for at least 10 continuous years. You can include time you've spent on any other visa which leads to indefinite leave to remain. Nti near lawyers my edi can check and we the other way. Nti Uber this way so and also can time in the UK if you're on the 10-year route. So lawyer or can say to me the BB aka ho akenkan nti obecheche mo ho you cannot include time you've spent in the UK as a fiance or proposed civil partner. Let's just say or can't deem you know mpacho obetumi abobɔ so amayen kakra.
All the other categories, no, so we are fiancé, so we with the fiancé visa, so we by warrior and no encounter. According to a visitor's visa, it doesn't come because fiancé visa is just a visitor's visa to come and marry in normally 6 months. Now, your hand no can you say, so we decide this we mix and match and no a 10-year straight. Because a 10-year straight, a 10-year waiting period. To be man, not a student. Owie school no na okoye ejuma kakra onya 2 years contract as a work visa owie na okoye PhD owie na oye say okeka ni nyina agbo mu no na we di 10 years continuous in the UK sanipa no or mix other things nti na oka say so if you are applying based on your continuous 10 years residence in the UK then you can add from other categories. But if you are applying based on your spouse, you cannot add from other categories.
Okay, yate ho na se. Yo, yanko sisi ano ya hwe baby a obegyina ne nyina afa ye ba financial requirement if you're on the 5-year route so. Enti ya hwe time na afa ye di kan hwe relationship, ye di kan ahwe form no na afa ya san hwe time. Sisi ye do financial requirement so. Or say financial requirement if you're on the 5-year route so. You and your partner need to prove your combined income meets the requirements. Okay, how much this is depend on you. Now, I say whether your partner is getting certain disability or carers benefit, or when you first successfully apply for your current family visa. I say how much this is depends on and when whether your partner is getting a certain disability or carers benefit, or when you first successfully apply for your current family visa, you must prove your income as you did when you apply for your family visa. If your partner
Yeah.
gets disability or carers,
Na, na,
yeah,
na,
okay. Mm-hmm.
just a quick one. Sometimes I handle clear to to viewers and listeners. No opportunities as a financer who indefinite now, you still have to show the money. Sikana will show when you were doing when you were doing two and a half, no, the same Sikano now will be show. But so when you show because disability concession apply to you are now waive financial requirement in MRO, then we do indefinite in so you be waive amount. In the upper say, so what the bus in a buyer, what the bus beko. Would the train a buyer, what the train. Into me for bus now, around the I feed them for train. Senior, we meet finance now, we do level no. The same finance that will be shown to get the indefinite or to make the indefinite application.
Okay. Yo, yanko so na afe ye kan na ya hwe questions ni nso bi kakra. Na afe or say if your partner gets disability or carers benefit, you need to meet the adequate maintenance requirement. If your partner If your partner gets personal independent payment in your friend PIP, no, or carers allowance or attendance allowance or certain other disability benefit. Mo amoji disability no srote wom omo asem na omo kana. This means you only need to show you have enough money to house and support yourself and your children without relying on additional public funds. The caseworker considers your income and household cost. You can check this, check the list of eligible benefits on the family visa guide. So if you first apply for your family visa before, let's take the dates, check it carefully, before 11th of April 2024, or see if you first apply for your family visa before 11th April 2024, no, you and your partner must usually have combined income of at least 18,000 a year. You must prove you have extra money for your children who are applying for indefinite leave to remain with you in the UK as a dependent on your family visa. Enti no ohono lawyers ma bebem kakra na che say date na ewo ho no ehia because of the 18,600 threshold na eda ho no. Lawyers ma pacho yetio.
Okay, yes. Nti sɛnea na mekyerɛ mu sɛ wode bus na ɛbaeɛ a wokɔ a wode bus. Wode train na ɛbaeɛ a wobɛtoa so with train. All it simply means sɛ yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ a na ɔmo kɔyɛ 2.5 no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo show 18,600. That was pre-April 2024 rules no. Saa afoɔ no indefinite term so a still a wobɛ show 18,600. Yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ nso after April 2024 no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo show 29,000. What time so for indefinite we show 29,000. And yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ a they only needed to show adequate maintenance under the rules. Adequate maintenance is defined as weekly income that is equivalent to weekly benefit of somebody who receives benefit. The signing panel, depending on whether you are in London or outside London, your benefit threshold will be different after your signing panel ne income no equivalent to benefit income a week no. Other say be a week no ne salary by £500 or less than £500 depending on London or outer London. So for but most people no be a more time so for indefinite no. Na omo ye time omo ye 2.5 na omo ye adwuma. Scientists time so indefinite a sika na approve for 2.5 no the same sika no na be prove. So time a we with 2.5 no, some can say you are exempted or you only have to show adequate maintenance. The same thing na we be here for indefinite. So we are not going to bother too much on this bit. All we are saying is say 2.5 no wo ye no and I said 10-year route na woda so no income I will show you no o time so for indefinite the same income no na we show untumi nka say we show 29 the time aso for indefinite will be show less than 29. It has to be the same. That is that bit. Ti ebe so ewo family categories no ya call one of the children's side.
Yo, producer medase o de so ana ya hwe ne ntem na afa ya ma etiefo na ahwefo America kran so na omotumi de bisa questions si na ebe ya ebekọ yenim na ono answer na producer de ba no me bisa question ba kwa yenua kwadwo e de abeto platform ni so say please my nephew born here is 2.5 years visa please, my nephew born here is on 2.5-year visa derived from mom. She is now 10 years. Can she apply passport straight, please?
Okay, so the nephew born. Okay, so the nephew was. The nephew no or that 2.5 or so based on parent maybe.
Yeah.
And I say and that so the child is it she is now 10 years. Is that the child?
Yes.
Oh, so that is niece then, because nephew and she might confused.
Mm.
Okay, so 10 years na ya akwala no meboa.
Yes, akra na nya 10
Yes.
years.
Okay, so let's just forget about she and say my nephew is now 10 years.
Mhm.
Or my niece is now 10 years. So akwala no 10 years there. So akwala no we straight away have to apply on your passport. I say apply for um registration to become a British citizen. Registration. Emma akwala no. You say register akwala no. I say register akwala no. Nti that's the answer to Kojo Boateng. Kojo Boateng nti wonyɛ passport ɛma akwalaa no wobɛyɛ registration ama akwalaa no to become a British citizen. Na bacha wɔ hɔ.
Okay. Yes, you that's it. Into kwadwo answer no onye no straight away sir or say ufa we say go through the protocol. Yeah, registration na answer na ba now the certificate na ka akoye passport no e de ama no. Yo, yenko yenim na yenhwe apply to settle in the UK dash child application to where nkwala no e de no yen intent or say use this form to apply for to settle in the UK if you are a child if you are the child of someone who has nedikai who has had permission on the innovator route or had permission as a partner or parent in bracket based on a qualifying period of 10 years or had permission on the private life route in brackets and you were born in the UK or refugee status or humanitarian protection, they must either be applying for settlement at the same time as you or have already settled in the UK. You can also use this form to apply to settle in the UK if you are a child on the private life route, either as a child born in the UK or who has or had permission on the private life route based on a qualifying period of 5 years. Until last my baby more hakakra de amaye or the
Yeah,
course
I'm
more.
saying hano ɛyɛ clear. Hano
Okay.
ɛyɛ clear. No can kyerɛ no say before we use this particular form or any form no, make sure say one who meet specific requirement because a lot of people ɛyɛ application for indefinite. Na ya throw one say form na we use here no ɛyɛ wrong nti sign for form for Friday ɛbra no ya more concession as a time so I'm the form for application for ɛbɛba. But yɛmpɛ sɛ saa adeɛ no ɛbɛkɔ so a ɛbɛsi bebree nti na nnɛ yɛyɛ saa education sɛ before a wobɛyɛ wɔ application no hwɛ sɛ one kwan bɛn so na wɔfaa so a wode du baabi a woadu no ɛna two requirement no ɛne dɛn ɛna three form no a wouse no ɛyɛ right form for you anaa because there are about sɛnea yɛbobɔ so no 11 different forms for indefinite leave to remain nti woanhwɛ wo deɛ no woahu the right one a wobɛyɛ application bɛwie na yɛ sɛ application has been put on hold or has been rejected, but they are giving you time to make another application. Now, a waste of money and time, why stress bebree. Nti, nya yɛka no nyinaa ne sɛ woyɛ indefinite a, mesrɛ wo, wodeɛ sɛ woyɛ lawyer, anaasɛ woyɛ wo ho pocket lawyer, anaasɛ wonim what to do, na woayɛ 2.5, woayɛ saa, na woadu mpɛmpɛn so sɛ wokɔyɛ wo indefinite a, mesrɛ wo, this is the time a wobɛhia lawyer onim nea ɔyɛ na weatumi aguide you through mpo wokɔgye advice fi lawyer no hɔ na wɔkɔyɛ w'adeɛ koraa ɛyɛ better than sɛ wobɛyɛ thinking sɛ you can do it because wotumi yɛ applications na wobɛuse wrong form na afei deɛ biribiara ɛbɛsɛe ama wo.
Yo, eno ena lawyer acheche mo no. Enam se emre no aka ebe 10 minutes no, maybe a telephone lines no. yɛgu so a yɛkyerɛkyerɛ a wobɛtumi nso wobɛfrɛ sɛ wowɔ question bi a mehu sɛ nkurɔfo de voice note bi abɛtoto hɔ na membobɔ ɛno nso ma lawyer Asma no ɔnyi ano mo a maba so nyinaa mede nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma mo nyinaa ɛyɛ me nua Efia Konedu ɔsɛ you are looking cute sis meda ase pee wokasa apɛ na wa metirim ayɛ me dɛ nyame nhyira wo yo enti no membɔ first message yɛbɛba so back but membɔ first message no na yɛhu ɛnam sɛ mmerɛ no ɛrekɔ meba membɔ first message ɔse meba ɛlodo ama yɛn na yɛtumi ayɔ okay first message no ɛfiri lawyer enti ɛmfiri ha sei ɔse sɛ wobɛte nka no a where are you okay
2 questions no get send the I want to
okay let me read I want to ask you which form you would use to apply for citizenship if you got your settlement through Zambrano right. And then second one, also if you have limited leave to remain, parent route, and you are due for settlement, which form will you use to apply? But the question is, Lawyer Asma.
Yo, into parent route, send ana ye church obey you so form set AR, adult relative, set AR. And nipa no a ɔse Zambrano na ɔfa so nti apply for them settlement and say apply for the nationality.
I want
Zambrano
to ask which form you will use to apply for citizenship if you got your settlement through Zambrano.
Okay, so this one it doesn't ask for nationality or citizenship forms in there. For adults, one, and for children, so one. So for adults, all you will need is the naturalization form, that form AN, naturalization form AN.
Okay. In the second one, also now they can no. If
And then
you
you
have,
can, yes, set AR, set AR as a dependent, as a parent with 2.5, under the 10-year route.
Okay, me can win. So I say good morning, Lawyer Asma. Good morning, Manyeti. Happy New Year to you all. Please, is the spouse renewal income threshold for both making 29 or individual making 29?
So it depends on it's up to them. Sɛ baako ne deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɛboro anasɛ ɛdu 29 a fine. Sɛ baako ne deɛ ndu a mo mmienu nyinaa sɛ mo ka mo deɛ ɛbɔ mu. And it's up to you how you want to do it. So either one of you or both of you. Nea ho hia ne sɛ wonya 29 no a ɔmo hwehwɛ no. Nti sɛ baako deɛ so a just use baako deɛ.
Okay, yentie we nso I say good morning, Manye, good morning, Lawyer Asma. I received a letter to provide travel evidence within 10 working days to prove my traveling to Ghana for DNA test. I applied for an extension to submit the evidence, but haven't heard from the case worker yet. However, the deadline has passed, and without receiving any extension letter, my evidence is ready, but the date of submitting passed 3 days ago. Can I still submit the
Application bɛn na ɔsubmit no mpakyɛw.
or receive a letter to provide travel evidence? Nti minim travel evidence within 10 working days to prove my traveling to Ghana for DNA test. Nti minim application for and
Okay, that's fine. So this time no date no mo de share. Is it date no anasa 10 days because 10 no e wo mu mienu. There were 10 working days and 10 calendar days or 10 days. So
I
kasa
10
10 days
10 working days.
Yeah, and so kasa 10 days include weekend, but 10 working days it doesn't include the 10 working days will be 14 days. You say nipa no or kind days no say 10 days now abroad there or you okay because even though 10 days now so no working days no so here. But the working days now about 10 there there's nothing over to on reply one quickly. On reply on quickly. On reply on quickly.
Matthias here. Yo, the numbers again to call 07596620154. Obe to me once, obe to me afre na we bisa na afedie. Wait to me edia a lawyer ask me to me. We so same. Obe so to kwan na ni document enye ready from home office. No per se okoji traveling certificate no mfa nko na process ni yeden.
Or two kwan akwa
Oko ni chrome. Oko
and
Ghana.
also the document, yeah, but then then a home office, the
Wayɛ
passport and also the visa.
application na ne passport wayɛ application na ɛmbaeɛ na aba ne emergency ɔsɛ ɔkɔ na ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛ cancel application so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ nti obisa sɛ ɔkɔ no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔgye travelling certificate de kɔ dɛn na ɔsɛ ɔyɛ.
I'm going to say something here
Okay.
to educate ourselves as lawyers and public
Mhm.
lawyers. Our mama advice also.
Okay.
When we say question about me, di by and say nipa di by.
Mhm.
So one tears here, one dream, one quay. Now why you busy? And to woman no answer.
Mhm.
It's not be blame you.
Okay.
This is the reason. On sin application them, but our emergency. When me say obetumi to kwan and so ontumi to kwan yo. No be say how can I get travel certificate? Maybe what? Emergency
Yes.
travel. It is a way man take question answer and come back and say, oh, emergency travel, just go to the MSD and tell them that you need emergency travel certificate. Omo de ba ma o na wo de tu kwan. Oh, kwa wo hia. Wo ku tu kwan ko kroma wo hia visa. And the emergency passport or travel certificate will replace your passport. Into ubeko. But wo kwana wo ba wo ntumi mba because visa no edem. The moment I ubeko no, it's invalid. It's withdrawn.
Okay.
Nti saa question wey so one tia say ubema nipa na advice thinking say or pay advice about how to get travel certificate. But it's
Okay.
not about how to get travel certificate. It's how to go and come back.
Okay.
Into visa demo, how do you go and come back?
Mm. Okay.
Ubeko but won't mean my back. Into yen obisa question. What you came for is not what you need. And
Okay.
what you came for, what you asked is not the question you should have asked. And the answer we are going to give you for the question you didn't ask is that don't
Mhm.
travel if your visa has not yet been decided.
Right.
Because the moment you travel,
Mhm.
your application is considered withdrawn
Run.
automatically.
Okay. And if you want to answer still the question now, then also you then.
That is what we said, that you go to the embassy
Mm-hmm.
and tell the embassy that I'm traveling. You go, it's online. You go online and get the emergency travel certificate for. You fail, go and give it to them. They will endorse it, and I think you pay a little fee. You travel with it.
Okay. What is it the day that you are traveling or so? Yeah. Now, how do you know the process? Forms, no, what and what
Well,
do you have to add to?
yeah. To be, I will not be able to say
Okay.
add this, add this, add this. All I
Okay.
will say is that you want to travel to Ghana in an emergency.
Yeah.
Emergency doesn't mean now about why Guinness will call Ghana because we have to ticket as will call Ghana. Into Sani
Yes.
Pano, only about three into before I will call no, you go online and apply for it.
Okay.
Into who apply, then they will. So of course, the passport in China. In don't mean you sue the passport. Into na we here travel certificate, In the
Yes.
Sani Pano, Obeko, but before Obeko Ghana embassy, no matter just come with the emergency travel certificate form. So just go online and
Mm-hmm.
Google emergency travel certificate form for Ghana. Ebe
Okay.
yaba, wo
Okay.
print out, obetira wo enyoma a wo hia esa sa wo de ka ho a wo de beba abetira and the fee you
Okay.
have to pay. How long to do it depends on when you need to do it early so they can work on it for you. What they call Friday, no say Virginia Monday, then it is your problem. What they call ende, no just Virginia China na wutu kwan ende, then a yawa beef. And you never can say do it a little early. Within
Okay.
that week, try say 4 days to cry. Just do it. Then because of emergency, they will do it for you the same day. Nti
Mm.
nipa no so nim what to do nso a ɔmpɛ lawyer na lawyer and sign and church. But with this one, you don't need to pay a lawyer. You don't have to just go online and deal with that. In the young country,
Yate. Lawyer Asma, medasi. Me producer, and me nim say me brony no be capital kasa no. Why you ready? Say yes, sir. Mema lawyer Asma kasa. I'll summarize a bit. Edi amaya yemre no aye bit. Senior beya a bit to me ako. Being so the question back by name say afra questions. No may try to find it. I can't find it. Mr. Fache me ntumi mbisa nyame a odom ochina me be ma the community and the law for no na omo ebisa ewo ho e de amaya last man em say yemre no aye bi na ye ba be ko no say ye tu ni ye boni po ye boni nyina ye summarizing na afi yemfa ma ye nuanom na omo nti ye ntwi kasa no na omo nso omo ate ase nti no so obetumi ama ye just about a quick summary of what the education we've had today na nkebe me de na afi yitumi a distribute and also patro adaroma.
Yo, etiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ ɛndɛ nkɔmɔ a yɛde brɛ wo say indefinite leave to remain. Wotam aso sɛ wobɛyɛ a form bɛn na wobɛyi so na mmara no sesɛn na bere bɛn na wobɛyɛ. Nea ebere no date no nea yɛbɛka aka ho before a yɛbɛ summarize no nyinaa no sɛ obi omu a onya gaps ɛwɔ n'application ɛwɔ time a ne journey time no 2.5 time no onya gaps. Nti sɛ wonya gaps ɛwɔ mu a make sure sɛ wobɛ still a wobɛ meet 10 continuous residence and I say 5 years continuous residence and I say 2 years continuous residence depending on who deɛ no. Anytime a gap ever be you have to wait and make up for the gap before you put in the indefinite leave to remain application. Forms no ye egumu ahodoɔ bebree about 11 of them. Set M, set F, set O, set AF, set AR, set ADR, set DV, set bereavement, set EU, settled status. Even though EU, they are your friend set EU, but because they are indefinite, we also have settlement under EU, settled status application. Nti wei ni nyinaa no wɔ hɔ ɛna yɛwɔ set AF, armed forces. Nti beebi a wofi a wode do indefinite no na ebe determine form a wobɛyi so a wode bɛyɛ wo indefinite leave to remain application no. Mmara no yɛ different for obiara nti yɛbɛsrɛ no sɛ before a wobɛyɛ wo application no hwɛ sɛ ɛhe na wode fi a wode ba hwɛ sɛ wo time aso anaa hwɛ sɛ gap wɔ mu a up to time a na woda 5 years and I said 10 years no so wonya gaps wɔ mu anaa. So when your gaps are, you have to fill it. When your gap there, that's fine. And the 10 years no, and I said 5 years no, and I said 2 years no, so there. Now time as soon as we are indefinite. But my application 28 days before your visa, the last visa no I want ebeu. But my indefinite leave to remain application no. The wait your home office fee na what submit application. But my priority, it's a priority what? It's a priority ni what there. But submitted the standard application no nti nkɔmɔ no biribi a yɛde bɛsi no nie egu mu ahodoɔ bebree but after nkɔmɔ no nso wɔ biribi a wobɛtumi afrɛ na yasan ɛne wo afam ɛwɔ mmara no sɛnea ɛkyerɛ ɛkwan ɛso.
Yo lawyer Asma yɛbɛda ase ya na nim sɛ dodo bebree wɔ hɔ anka wɔsɛ yɛsan kaka ho na mmom mmerɛ no ɛmma yɛn ho kwan however no ɛnka akyi nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena the community and the law ɛbɛba so fɛdɛɛdɛ me nua bɛma reeko bɛgyina mu pintin na adwumadie no akɔ so nti no questions a wowɔ still a sɛ w'adwene yɛ wo ntaata even neɛ ɛnɛ yɛsuasua yɛ no koraa sɛ still a bi a wonhyɛ dɛ nya nteaseɛ no a wopɛ no a ɛnka akyiri ɔkyena nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛma wakwanya na wasa adwene ne yɛ 4 to 6 o'clock sharp near the same dwumadie no abewie abrɛ mo ɛdam ase ɛnɛ nso adom no nti yɛtumi ewie ne pɛpɛɛpɛ no gye di sɛ wonya wo kyɛfa wo wohu the right forms to fill sɛ whatever route so a wowɔ no next time wokɔ akɔyɛ indefinite now you might not take or you wouldn't take or wonkɔfa the wrong form sɛnea wo sika bɛkɔ akɔhyɛ meda mo nyinaa ase have a lovely weekend na don't do what I wouldn't do nyame nka yɛ nyinaa ho. Adiós.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.